Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Yes, we are live. Oh my god. Yes, we are. From Rubicar, no less. And the mobs are behaving in a perfectly normal way, as you can see. I've just logged in. As you remember, logged off at the temple. We were hoping to get some bits and bobs from here. Yeah. Oh dear. We'll just have to see, I think. Right, let's go to the live screen. There we are. Right, I've just done the social medias there. Gonna do some on the Discord. Right, there we go. What's going on with these mobs or any others, actually? Huh. Okay. Yes. Perfectly normal behavior. Yep, that seems perfectly fine. I see no issues here. God. No. I can't attack. Well, I can attack them, but it just doesn't do anything. Very me. But the mobs are stuck in some kind of limbo there. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Camera's moved. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Fatter Bob is now following. Thanks for the follow. Take one of those. We did get the 5 slot in the end. Ding ding. Lady Sky Cannon, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, so what was the 225? And we have not 225, but we might be able to finagle that on with some implants and such. So let's go for stuck. Cast that on myself. Gives me 202, so a couple of little implants, which I think I've already got. So, log my mule. If I have them, they'll be on the keeper, I think. They won't be on the shade anyway. Alright, so log you out. And log in the keeper. Look. Might have them in the bank here. Rather than on this character, not sure.
Scanning area.
Yeah, I think they're in the bank. Excuse me. Where else would I have put them? Huh. That's a Bob. Bless you. Thank you. So not in this one. I would have got the eye and right hand, I'm sure. I seem to remember buying them, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. Huh. How about that? Would have sworn blind I already bought some. I wouldn't have bought them on any other character though, I don't think. Ah, there we go. Should be an eye. Yeah, there we go. Working on my new 211 soldier with my new pew pew. Cool. What's your new pew pew? Dread D-Shock. Nice. Right, back to this guy. I'm not sure I can put quality 50s on. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Right, okay, let's have a look. So that's intelligence 104. Yeah, we should be able to do this, so. Ooh. Steady boy. He's the right hand, anyway. What's the eye requirement? Tally as well. Okay, yeah, we can do it. Right, need to make a bit of room though. Huh. Make a lot of room even. Oh, yeah, we can get rid of that. Where have you gone? Not that, can't sell that. Yeah, level 20 brain, that can go. That I bought by accident, didn't I? Yeah. Dread D-Shark. Eee. nice. Right, okay, so take out the right hand, pop this one in. Take out the eye, pop this one in, and now we have 236. 136, no, hang on. 232, and we require 225. Yeah, we can do it. But I need more space now. Got a regular small bag? No. $18.01 full auto was killer, I bet. $2.11, yeah. Bookstore, devices, tools, maps, no. Nope. If you've got the right gear, quite doable, but otherwise quite difficult. Got a full reanimated Cloak of the Ranger and a hot swap. Yep, that sounds like the way to do it. Do not require the mule anymore, so let's log him out. Go to the little external vendor store. Yeah, here we go. Small backpack. And now the laboriously long process. Taking all these off and putting some others on. It's not so bad. Oh, these are quick, on and off. Oh, no, they're not. It just visually jumps into the bag quickly. My Spock is pregnant. Okay. Hi, yes, hello. Interesting name. How was your day? My day is good. Day off today, no work. But I do have to pick up Mrs. Carlos later on. So unfortunately that means no beer, as I has to drive. My Sprung is subscribed on your YouTube. Thank you very much. Right, okay, and then 1 minute and 30 seconds to take the belt off and 1 minute and 30 seconds to put the new belt on. Oh, well. How's your admin coming along? Slowly. I'm not in any hurry. got the better pistols onto him, the new ones on PRK, Arm of the Disciple. So fairly decent. Little bit slow, but decent. I have a question for how long you think AO will last, the live server, that is. Don't know. They've been saying it's only got a year left for 15 years, so no idea. I don't think Funcom can get rid of it or sell it, so God knows. There's some entanglement between Funcom and the Norwegian government that helped them start the company and set up that game. Some kind of government loan kind of deal. Not sure exactly how that works, but I think apparently they don't wholly own it legally, even though they do, which means I don't think they can switch it off. I'm not sure. I think they planned to get rid in 2017, realised they couldn't, and just announced it was going into maintenance mode. But then thereafter, started a new server, a progression server, the 2019 one, and then we got we just had Pyramid of Home in 2016, and then just after that we got what was it? Yeah, we got the, was it the high level subway that came first, or the other one?
Can't remember.
Pyramid of Home and another one. Pyramid of Home, Subway, and something else, but I forget. That we were not expecting to get at all, but did. Temple of the Three, yeah, that was it. Temple of the Three Winds. We got a high B version of that, and then we got a high level version of the Subway as well. We were all hoping for like a high level version of everything, you know. So I'll put these on in order of quality. So that one's a 195. Oh, someone hit me with a run buff. Yeah. Yes, they did. Okay. Yeah, I think the time for it to happen has been and gone, so. Next highest on here. That one. There is a high-level version of IS as well, not released. How do we know we have it then, if it's not released? Someone dug into the code or something? Ah, data mined it. Okay. Sounds cool. I wish they'd add it to the server. I suppose at the time, Inner Sanctum, when that actually released, was considered like a high-level encounter. But I suppose nowadays, by, you know, fully geared 220s, it wouldn't be. It would be like, yeah, you know. I mean, I was soloing it on Advi and other characters quite a long time ago. Shade, soloed it. Fixer, soloed it. Keeper, soloed it, you know. So, yeah, a higher level version with even better gear would be interesting for sure, yeah. There's a metric ton of new items on Test Server Live as well. No, I don't really get into the data mining and all the rest of it. Not really my thing. I don't really have the skill set for it, so. Normally you can go on to Test Live and there's a global command to see any new items. So I suppose it must only look at items that are available in the game itself on Test Live. We noticed just before they put the subway on, we went, new items, and there was big list, laundry list of stuff that drops there. There's a cyborgs camp, there's a few of them. There is an instance you can get in from that camp where you can get upgrades for combined AI armors. You can upgrade into alpha combined armors. Alpha combined armors? Well, like spirits. Interesting. Razil, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Right, that's the memory done. We are lacking a couple of implants as well I need to get. Hopefully got enough credits on this character for them. Double XP weekend tomorrow on Dune. I've not seen that, no. There was one last weekend. Or the weekend before or something. Does the D-Shark drop a hidden proc? I can't remember. It might do, actually. Haven't used a D-Shark in a long time. Wonder why they put trap disarm in that hand. Engineer. What have you got in yours? Treatment and time space. Okay. That's the only one? That's the only one. Right hand for you guys. Matter creation and treatment, okay. Assault rifle burst makes sense. I think they still put pistol in the... this one maybe? No, that's right hand and comlet. Okay, we'll go for that. So I'll put these ones away. So the fast attack one for melee, and then that one for here. Okay. So you do that, and then my creation complete versus do with a better brain, really. I think. No, that's a 50. Yeah, we did do the brain. Matter creation, heavy weapons. Can't be much better off with that one. And then left hand is not much, is it? First aid would be good. It's only, yeah, it's first aid faded though, isn't it? Frostbite, 5% chance, minus 1000 run speed. Oh, well, there you go. I knew it did something extra, but I couldn't remember what. First aid and that, okay. Crap left hand. Is it just ACs? First aid and fire AC, okay. Doc, what's that going to be? Same? Yeah, okay. Engineer, let's have a look. Just first aid and nothing else. I suppose that means you can add to it, I suppose. 10k. Is that a 50? Yeah. Do with a better chest, I guess. Max health shiny. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good. Oh no, we got pistol 290. There you go. I think at this point we can self-equip the pistols. Yes, we can. Okay, need better ones. Might be useful when I take it to the beast. Could be, yeah. Right. Okay. So room for fun activities now in the NCU. I don't know why they don't throw it. Yeah, it would make, you know, God, come on guys, just, you know, do it. It's there, why not enliven it, you know? That would make sense, wouldn't it? That's probably why they don't do it. It's far too sensible, so they're not doing it. Pistol nano as well. Can't remember what the first ADV pistol nano is, it's been that long. Clear sensor shield. Huh. Perception buffs. Yep, I remember those. Let's have a look. Go by quality. See the might be able to get Sparrow Flight, Strength of Hummingbird. I don't think we can cast yet. No, Psycho Mod, Sense Imp. Yeah, I need a bit of work there. Playful Cub might be good. Sense Imp, Matter Met. Yeah, I need a lot more nano stuff. Ballad of Smoke. Yeah, I think that might be the first one. Pistol for 40. Yeah, I can't cast it yet. Burning through money. So for that one, Sense Imp Psycho Mod. Yeah, take a couple of levels there, I think. Go kill stuff for XP then. Yeah, I think I ended up going a pair of envies. On my soldier. One of them anyway. Oh, I might have to make another cup of tea soon. Alright, back to the temple, see if the mobs are kind of behaving. Just go in there and indiscriminately kill everything. These ones that seem to be stuck in returning to their spot, I don't think you can fight. This guy can. Yep. Come on, drop tokens, you swines. Nope. Yeah, these are kind of all stuck. Like, if I try any one of them, they just don't. Well, he's grey anyway. You're grey. Yeah, there's a bunch of them seem to be stuck in the return to spawn loop for some reason. Yeah, same here. It's like some kind of time warp. That's a waste of ammo. No XP from them. Maybe go to the main room, kill the mobs in there. They should be a bit back. Oh, no, wait. No, middle room. Middle room. See if we can get an Exarch robe off the easier to kill lower level Exarchs. Could be camped. Don't know. There you go. Better ring. We got that one. Do some reloading, and I definitely need to think about some armor. Yeah, don't attack the guy at the back. If you do, I'm running away. Yeah, we got a little trader. Engie. Another Advi, I think. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't wait until we were all here and ready, did we? Don't go in the room while he's there, you'll just die. Well, I'm out of nanopool now. That's not good. I'll try and fill myself back up using non-combined stims. Had to use the other first aid to stay in the fight. No nanopool at all now. And people go charging off half-cocked. Just wait till everyone's good to go. Full death, I don't think it makes a big difference. Nope. Yeah. Recharge here, why not? While I recharge. Yeah, I'm going to make a cup of tea while my nano pool refills and I'll just head straight back there. You ever see... Oh, Trillhouse, welcome to the stream. Dream Enlightenment, 8 Fist, but Temporary Winds was super cursed when I went yesterday. Yeah, it's a bit cursed now, to be honest. Never see Anna running around. That's me, named after the Tekken character. I love the name availability. There is that on the server, certainly. Right, I'll be back in like 4 minutes, guys. Right, it's buff. I'll have to run back because the stuck timer is like 30 minutes. I think I'm in... Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm in Nason's. Jolly Storm with the lurk. Thank you, sir. Oh, I've lost the run buff now as well. I'm going to miss that. I got fixerized. Keep thinking I'm on a different character, therefore I'm in Sheol or Nascence or somewhere. Whee! Whitward. Hopefully the Wampas are behaving. So far so good. See if the Newland one doesn't drop me in the middle of nowhere. Yep, seems to be behaving today. Time space 74. Ooh. Ah! Why do I have these then? Damn. Well, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, I thought I could use these. I obviously did, having that many, but how do I not now? Ah, maybe some of the... Did the other eye implant have Intelli in it? Was that it? No, it didn't. Oh. Then I am at a loss then. How I manage that. Okay. Pink Goggles, no clue. Welcome to the stream. The other Reverend? No, he's not up again yet. things spawned. Yay! They have. Decent shotty. Is it not the trader? No. Could be quite good. Uh-oh. It's a good shotgun anyway. Teams in a fight. But the mobs they're killing, they're all grey trash to me. Oh, killing all the trash. Oh, guys. Come on. Get to the fight. Got enough health to fight him. Guys. Time space 74. How am I not high enough? I was. I'm sure I had it set just enough to use those. That's why I used 5 of them. But now it seems lower. Did I change my ear for something? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Where are they? It's like... Hey guys, you know, where are you? Oh, lag, I think. Yes, got lag. Can't see how many ammos I have. They're fighting some shit somewhere. I don't know what. You know, when someone's sat down, they're usually trying to recharge, so... What a fucking... Guys, stop fighting! Oh my god. Yeah, what am I going to do with this now? I just have to first aid it. Oh, that's annoying, I can't use that. Need to ding! And then I can put the IP into it. Or something. Change around implants or something. Ah, did I have it in the chest, maybe? Maybe, yeah. Let's have a look at the ones I took out. What was... Sense Imp. It didn't... Yeah, it wasn't Sense Imp I needed. It was... God, there's someone in the team fighting fuck knows what somewhere else in the dungeon. I can't even check. Time space 74. So it wasn't that. That's I met Sense Imp. Ah, it's that implant. That's the one I changed out for that. Yeah. Can I stuck? Yeah. Maybe a better one as well. Excuse me. Right. Heavy weapons. So where did I get that one from then? Agent, maybe? No, rifle, so it won't be that. Electrical engineering, wasn't that. I don't think. Map nav. Would have thought that would be the one, wouldn't you? But from Advi, but apparently no. Maybe it was, yeah. Does that require? Sense 104. Pretty sure we've got that. Yeah, no problem. Okay. pop this out. Pop this in. There we go. And now 109 times space. That's better. So a 20 definitely. Maybe we could use a bigger one. That could work. One I can just quickly fill up my nano pool, basically. I'm ready for a fight. Advanced nano charges. Okay, so a 30, 109. How close was that? Oh, we can use the 30. Yeah, so let's get a bunch of those. There we go. No, I don't want teachings. I want to know that I can do... Oh, God. Rando buffs. 84. Well, I can use these ones for now. Screw it. Maybe have done the leg as well. But, hey, whatever. Let's just go back. Someone just said Stygian Desolator rotting on us tour. So, in fact, there could be a cloak down there as well. Shall we go and investigate? Oh, the bloody nukers in here. I've always hated them. Just so aggravating. I know it counts the hit as you run past, but their cast time visually appears much longer. So it looks like they're hitting you through walls and shit. So the way it counts the hit... See, like now, those are guys from the corridor hitting me here. Oh, yeah, of course, everyone's still fucking fighting. Non-stop grey trash. Which I wouldn't mind. I get no XP. Well, I get 1 XP for it. Yeah, the mobs are just not getting back to spawn, are they? And you can't kill them to get them to respawn on spot either. So yeah, they're definitely a bit messed up. Fist of Orion, MA gloves. Okay. Oh, target can't be very fucking hell, guys, just stop! It's like never ending. Oh, I'm still in a fight, apparently. Target can't be in fight. I'm not in a fight. Still thinks I'm in a fight. Okay. Can't log out while in a fight. Watch me. Ah, dear. Was the arcade message about update? Can you look back in chat? Well, you can log in and look yourself. No, I can't because I've just relogged. Said look at the IRK newswire. Some more banned players who can't behave. Alpha Roan and Beta Roan permanently banned. Automation not allowed on the server. Big Master and Hertz permanently banned. Character automation not allowed. Server restart. Stuck character resolution. There we go. Player portal. You will now find your characters listed for each game. Next is a transport to Newland City button with the targeted character offline. They have to be offline. Clicking the button will transport them to a safe place in Newland City. The transported character should now be able to log in again. All hail Portaler and Raggy for this excellent fix. Hey, there you go. It's a workaround, but it works. That's all that matters. No, you don't need to do that. F10. See where it says quit to Windows? Click it twice quickly. Like double click it basically. Just a bit less pain. Like Task Manager's like, ooh. Shit's getting serious when Task Manager comes out, you know. Could I handle one of these guys? 54, yeah, maybe. There's, yeah, but is he the one that stuns, or is it the other one that debuffs you? Nanos. Try him. Can't remember. He's the debufferer. Oh, and he just seems to be buffing himself. Oh, I'm on full death. So I was going a bit slow. Go halfway. We don't have a lot of ranged in it. We got some lag. Manageable with this kind of game. Nice to have decent adv heals again. My FTs are all messed up on the laptop. Oh yeah, you can go to function button and yeah. That can be fun. Can't see my ammo count still. A bit disturbing. Where is June? Haven't watched you for a while. For as long as I remember, it was mostly June. Yeah, I played June. 6 months solidly. Pretty much every stream, but I just found less and less people were interested in watching a stream of Dune. And then the offer to be able to stream PRK came up. So I was like, oh, okay. And there seems to be a lot more interest in PRK. And it's a really nice nostalgia trip for me. It does feel like playing the game as it was back in the day. Because it is. Still being stingy with their robes. Tattered Flame. Blood Leech. You already have. Oh, I don't remember picking that up, but okay. I still play it, dude. I just don't stream it, that's all. It's just, with the new end game, it's just really grindy. You know, you're just doing the same bloody missions over and over and over again to get that bar to go across. You know. Can anyone join? Anyone can join. So people just don't want to watch that, you know. It was quite good fun in the early days going out to, you know, DD and doing dungeons in a team and all that and chatting in all the way through the stream with teammates. That's good fun. But when it's as it is now, it just feels very much like a kind of a solo game almost. You know, you just, Broodworks again. Which one am I doing now? Okay, same mission again. It's just very grindy and repetitive, which is okay. I can chill out and just switch my brain off and just do those missions. Like I can do the one where you kill 3 guys in Broodworks. I can get that done in 5 minutes, you know. Missions in DD, yeah. You know, they in 2001 in this game they came up with you know, automatically content generation, which is, you know, mission terminal. Go and do a mission. You know, every mission was a little different. I mean, yeah, some were pretty similar, but oh, Brown Cave again, you know. But that's just grinding in the game. That's okay. Oh, not on my watch, on your stream, by the way. Yeah, they created an arena for part of the DLC and then said, yeah, you just do PVM stuff there. It's like, wait, what? Like, God, talk about missed opportunity. That you had it right there, you know. You could have had rankings and PvP, you know, give them the PvP as something to do instead of griefing people that don't want to engage with PvP. I mean, that's all they've got at the minute. There's like a couple of them fight each other, but for the most part, it's just griefing, you know, PVMers. It's like, you know, they've got nothing better to do. They could have their own little cartel there in that little arena, you know, different fights, you know, a radiation fight, you know, and whatever. Kick the snot out of each other if they want, you know. Do with better armor, that's for sure. I wish newcomers went higher than 15, but it doesn't. It's 18.4. Out and nano, getting tight. Leave the Fearforged blade. I'm not sure what to do. I don't know why my ammo count has disappeared. Can't tell if I need to recharge it or reload or not. Full loaded? Both fully loaded, okay. At least gives me the system message for it. So I could change out the ear, the left arm, bunch of other stuff. Yeah, I reckon. Can I stuck yet? Probably too soon. 10 minutes, yeah, so let's go back and do a bit more work on the character, I think. Can't do hand-me-downs because the only other armor I've got is on oh god. Yeah, it's on my keeper and it's Rhino Man, which is no drop. Kind of crazy how convoluted it is to actually download whatever it is and start playing. What, clicking a link and running it? You find that convoluted? Why? Have I gone to the page? No, I've no idea how to download and install it. Click on the join button. I made a whole video about this. I don't know why it's difficult for people, I really do. Let me run out of here. Convoluted. Like 4 clicks or something in total. Yep, it does, and the Discord has the link for the download. I mean, I made a video if you want to watch it. Let's get out of here. Yeah, getting started on PRK. It's really not complicated. When you see it, you'll be like, oh god. You will. You go, oh, I said that, didn't I? Hang on. There you go. Yeah, so quite simply, you go to PRK. There you go. So PRK, join. So I'm going to continue in browser for the sake of the stream. So you're in the browser. It opens on server guide. Useful links. So player portal, create an account, launch a download, choose your poison, Windows, Mac OS, Linux, whatever. So you go player portal, add game account. I mean, you've got to do all this on the live servers, you know. Once you've created it, then, or while it's down, this is downloading the Windows launcher, then it'll say patch. The patch isn't, yeah, it's in the server guide, yeah. It's kind of a logical place for it to be if you think about it, you know, if you've got to decide where you're putting it, that kind of makes sense, you know, so. It's all in the video anyway. And so is installing the maps and skins and all that. Because the default skin is awful. We know this. Yeah, patching the launcher's about the only thing that can take time. Just leave it. It looks like a DOS window's opened and you're like, oh shit, I've downloaded malware, but you haven't. It's just a very simplified updater. That's all it is. And just leave it there. It took like 5 or 6 minutes and it had done it. I mean, if you want to play on the live server, how do I play? Well, you go and create a Funcom account, then you pay them money or create a Frube account, and then you've got to go to a different part of the website and download it, or go on Steam and download it. You know, yada yada yada. Then you've got to run their launcher. Then you've got to wait for it to update. It's probably, I think there's less actual steps involved in PRK than there are on the live with the live game. I'm pretty sure that it's actually less steps involved. Yeah, remember, it is a basic shop, so handy. Right, okay. So left arm, what could we do better with left arm? Also feet is 50. Leg, want to update the leg. Agility, shiny. Yeah, we'll get that. Oh, out of space, okay. There we go. And then left arm, mathematics and strength. Yeah, 20, well, people used to use it a lot, and then we got the new, what's the name, strength, and then brawling. Is that the only left arm? Yeah, it is, okay. Trader, left arm, strength. Mathematics, strength. Soldier, the assault rifle, I guess, or something. No, same. Met strength. Okay. Crap. What do you guys get? Breaking an entry. Met. Doc, what do you guys get? Strength and Met seems to be about the only bloody option. And then just Met in that one. Fixer. Breaking an entry. Met. Okay. I think I'm seeing a pattern here. NT. Just Met. Okay. Ooh. MA. It's going to be brawl, strength, Met, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, physical in it. Okay. LP. What do you have? Breaking an entry, Met. Okay. Keeper is going to be the same again. Maybe with brawl. Yeah, with brawl, but two-hand edge. So a little bit of variance. So we get brawling, strength, Met, or I think it was this one. Had strength, Met, nothing else. Soldier was same again. And I think, what was agent? Rifle or something in there. Breaking an entry. Yeah, I think I'll go for the strength one. I'll get one without in case I can think of something better to put in it. Shining left arm that's maybe useful. There we go. So the only left wrist. You're okay, you're okay. Yeah, what have we got for waist? So chemical AC, agility sense, or the brawling one, which only has brawling. And what does soldier get for waist? There's probably a guide for these. Stamina as well. That could be nice. Max health. Agent. Probably the same. I think there's not that much variation. Yeah, Biomet. That's better. Duck-X. Yeah. And a bit of evades. Because we're not at the make your own yet. Well, I can't. I'm going to characters that can, so it's only when people go, oh, I'll make you something. Yeah, so I think the agent one actually thus far has been the best option. Yeah. Right, so that just leaves left wrist 30. Multi-melee from there. And nothing else. Left wrist agent. Run speed and rifle. Could get that. The 50 variant, yeah. Treatment buff ran out. Alright, okay, that's a bit better, more rounded, I think. Now left to do but level. And of course, rebuff. Used to hunt around the mountains west and hunt the bully, something like that. Oh, on the bridge. On the Majestic Bridge outside Newland. Okay, where have you gone, Newland? Never find Newland on the map. It's like... Where have you gone, Newland? Yeah, there you go. So from there, if you crossed... Oh, God. Where's it gone now? Yeah, you come to this bridge here. There's Newland. You come out, you go along, and then on this bridge crossing, there was an NPC. Something bully. So we used to call it Bully Bridge. And farm there. There are less steps involved than launching a nuke. And I hope that's not true. That's something I wish mankind had never invented. But, you know, the genie's out the bottle. Pandora's box and all that. Right, let's go back and kill mobs. You know what's cool on Test Live? If you get you go up to Auto, the bot there, that kind of basically gives you everything, including levels and stuff. If you go up to him and ask for them on Advi and ask for all Advi Nano programs, even though it's the current version, it gives you all the like more other nanos that don't exist anymore, or they put them back, or something weird. But it gives you one that never made it to the live game, which turns you into a scorpion. Really weird. I can show you if you like, very quickly. Maybe. I can remember what the hell I'm doing. There's always tic-tac-toe for basic logic. Yeah. What was it called? War Games or something. Matthew Broderick movie. Hacks into a computer and it turns out to be the, you know, national defense computer or something. Crazy. And he thinks he's playing a video game because he plays a couple of games with it. And then they have to convince it not to blow up the world. Yeah, War Games. Good movie. Yeah, it's a true 80s movie. Because we did have a lot of paranoia then. Or it was more prevalent, maybe, I don't know. You know, that's you, dude. Where'd you come from, you little nukist? 80s like crazy. Yeah, the 80s. I mean, when I was living in the 80s, we thought nuclear war was going to happen any day. I'm not even joking, guys. It was like a distinct possibility it would. Russia was still Soviet Russia. You know, when the Berlin Wall came down, Gorbachev and all that, it was like, you know, everyone was celebrating like, whew, you know. Thank God. Without that hanging over our heads. In fact, it was on telly all the time as well. You know, the imminence of a all-out nuclear war. You know, we had Threads the day after. Loads of really gruesome, even made-for-TV movies and stuff. Oh, God, yeah. It's pretty horrible. Try the Exarchs in that other room, hopefully. God damn it. No, I'm in a fight. Still. I'm not in a fight with anything. What am I in a fight with? And where is it if I'm in a fight with it? Ugh. Yeah, we had about a 20-year period where it kind of calmed down a bit, but yeah. Things you gotta do. Yeah, new laundry list of bugs, but hey, it happens. It's an open alpha. Don't expect a production game with everything working, because it ain't. Some of it works, some of it's broke, and different things break every time. Yay, not in a fight anymore. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, they've said it'll always be free. Can I equip this yet? Body strength 171. No, not yet. No. Need to level. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, he's broken. Can I aggro? No, he's super duper broken, that guy. Yeah, a lot of these mobs are. There'll be another patch in a day or two. They're just not managing to get back to spawn point. I don't know why, or you know whatever. This is why they've said no, missions are switched off at the minute, because there's other issues. Well, there you go. Imagine entering a mission and it's like that, you know. Every mob in the mission's doing that. You can't fight any of them or complete the mission. It's like, oh dear. So until all that kind of stuff is, you know, in good working order, no point jumping ahead. Hey, I got my ammo count back. Feel better now. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they're full. Fixer. Been lurking, but I need some sleep. No problem. Thanks for the lurkage. In here as well, the outside being broken. I think he's just outside being broken, isn't he? Oh dear. We were managing to fight him earlier. Rodden, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, it's just the guy outside now. We broke him. Oh no. Oh well, I guess Legos then. Aggro, will he aggro? You don't think he will? Yeah, he's bust. Rip Yoda, I know. We were fighting him in the corridor earlier. But I was like, wait. Ugh. And they started the fight, so I couldn't fill my nano, so I was the highest person in team, so it was like, yeah, alright, I'll try and tank him, but someone ran in the room. I was like, dude! The floor is lava. Don't go in. I hope the Legos aren't doing this bouncing. God knows what it's like trying to play any kind of pet class at the minute. Mind you, I guess there's pet warp, isn't there? So. Uh-oh, yeah. I think Legos are off the menu. If they're like this, you can't fight them. Oh, God. Oh, I found one. Try to hit my miss. No! There's an art form for pulling with pets. Oh god, yeah. Pet behind. Part the pets out the way. It can be very problematic. I've played every pet class more than once to 220 and yeah. Pet aggro is just a nightmare at times. Trying to control it. Die! We need the XP. No, So these needed 109, but without extra buffs, we has 84, but it's enough for what we want. One more kill, maybe even a green would give us a ding. And get into Strength of the Hummingbird, Sense Imp, Psycho Mod. Not a gazillion miles off 200, but enough of a distance. That's quite frightening when you see them all come charging round the corner. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh wait, no, it's fine. Are we on full death? We'll be very slow. No, he still hits. See if he hits every time. Yeah, still not evading him, so. And these generally don't crit. He said. Kind of half hoping that's true. Ah, got a decent heal that time. A bit of variance with Advi heals. You don't always get as much as you'd like. Right, range weapons will increase. And then, what do we need for this sucker? What was this one? Ballad of Smoke. Sense Imp, Psycho Mod. So I'm going to do that. Not quite. Another level before I can use it, but okay. I'll find some. These are like too long of a fight. Find something in between, you know? Some orange-ish mobs or something. This is where the mission system on Anarchy Online was so good, because you could be like, oh, I'll just make them, 4 or 5 levels higher than me, and I'll be good, kind of thing. So you could dial a mission, the content you wanted, kind of thing. I'll tell him. Somebody's pet. Oh, still in a fight. The little nuking guys, I'm sure it is. Yeah, it's still counting them as being in aggro, even though they're miles away and not following anymore. God. Yeah, they are properly broken. Yeah. They'll be alright. They'll get them working again. They were working before. Fuck. Fucker, where are you, dude? Where is the sucker that's hitting me now? Seriously, where? It just got nuked up the ramp. Here. Still in a fight. Oh my god, yeah. Temple is... back nearly. And yeah, I think you're probably right. I think we're probably safer out here, he said. Yeah, these guys are a little too high as well. Oh, you're not. Yeah, some yellows, some oranges, you know, they'd be good about now. Like a bunch of them. You know, ones we can nail without spending 10 minutes in a fight. Oh, not a snare. Oh, you piece of shit. Yeah. Come on, break. Break it. Oh, it's a short one. Okay. Oh, you son of a bitch. I'll just stand here then, shall I? When the mob dies, the snare should die with them. I can't use this now. Could not use your flags required to be 0. What? Oh, is it because I've got that stupid ass dot? Come on. Ah, you could not use the item because you do not meet the requirements. What? I do. Your flags is required to be at 0. At least 0. Flags? Oh, I gotta deprive run it. I've gotta wait for fucking hellfire. Sit, stand. It's not that. Yeah, look. Flags are required to be 0, 0, 0. Stand. Move. Sit. It's just broken. I think it's counting because there's a debuff running on me. Whereas on live, on live, using the combined medkit gets rid of debuffs. But on this server, you've got to sit there with them running until you can use your kits again, which I'm not keen on that. Yeah, what we need is like maybe Rhino Men or something. Yeah, I've got a debuff running now. It's just finished. Just gone from the NCU up there. Anyway, that's nano pool filled. think Rhino Men might be the way to go. Number one, they're not very tough. Number two, all they do is hit you and debuff you. And that's stood around like a lemon. Need to find a bunch of these and just kill them all. And one with the Force is with me. Yep. Of all the new Star Wars, Rogue One is certainly one of the best. So's Andor as well. What is Project Rubicar? It's a preservation server, essentially. There you go. Go have a look. I had high hopes for Obi-Wan, but it was a bit, I don't know, kind of mixed on that one. It was okay, but Andor was just superb, and the whole thing. Slow burn, like Breaking Bad was slow burn, but by the time you were on season 3, you just couldn't look away from it, you know? It was too good. And Andor was very similar. In that respect, anyway. There's a diner down here, and the mobs around him do tend to drop rhino armor. My mum took me to see ROTJ. What, the third movie? Yeah, my mum took me to see the original Star Wars. I was 8 years old. Tinkering Idiot, good evening, good sir. Good to see. Good job on the stuck character fix. That's great news. The mobs in the Temple of the Three Winds are all kinds of broken at the minute, though. Just to heap more misery on you. Yeah, they're sort of running back and forth a lot. My mum was about 10. Yeah, your mum's about my age then, dude. Tell your mum you were watching some old guy with a big beard playing this game on Twitch. And he watched Star Wars when he was 8 years old. 1977. Yeah, well, we tried the curator earlier, and he's now running back and forth in the corridor, and you can't fight him. It's like he's stuck in Return to Spawn. You know, and if you outrun a mob, and then it can't get to you because you've run too far away, like the tether's kicking in, it's like they're stuck in a loop, going back and forth. If you scroll back on the stream about 20 minutes, you'll see me laughing my head off and going, oh my god. The thing is, they're holding players in aggro as well. So, like, you run to the other end of Temple of the Three Winds, sit down to use medpacks, and it goes, flag, no, and it just says you're, you know, just says nope. Oh, there we go, we've got some better gloves. Let's throw these on, there we go. Overtune triple. That's a no. Yeah, outdoor mobs seem fine. Yeah, just the ones I saw in the temple were all kinds of like, oh dear. Have you considered an old AO person taking on Dune? You mean like me, playing it for like every stream for 6 months? If you mean Dune Awakening. Good game, but not a good game to stream. The more I've streamed it, the less and less people seem interested in watching it, so... Yeah, I hammered it for like 6 months. And now I kind of got to the point of, because the new end game they added is like the same damn missions over and over and over again with no variance. At least in AO, you know, I mean, it's okay. I mean, you can grind missions and stuff. I don't have a problem with that. But they're just really, really same-ish in Dune. Like, some of them I can do them in 5 minutes now. I've figured out the quickest route through it. So the only challenge is getting through it quickly, you know, so... Yeah, true, I guess. I think people enjoy the way I play this game. I don't know. Like in Dune, I switch off a bit more because I've got to focus and aim and, you know, focus on timing and stuff because that's how the combat works here. But with this, you can kind of brain off for combat in a lot of instances. I mean, you've got to pay some attention or you're just going to die. Yeah, watching the same person do the same 4 missions because they're trying to increase sabotage or combat or crafting over and over and over again, you know. And then some of the dungeons I really fucking hate them. There's a few I've already figured out how to cheese. There's the poison one. I figured out a safe spot that forces the melee boss to go ranged, in which case he's nearly useless. And you just stand in that spot and shoot him. Found it by accident, and then tried it a second time and went, yeah, that works. And then that's the way I do it, because it's just quicker and easier. Yeah. Ooh, burning copper katana. Yeah, the first stream I did of the beta weekend of Doom, there was a lot of people watching that stream. Whereas now it's like 5 or 10. It's like single digits. So I started playing AO again because of PRK, basically. The live servers, you think this is a mess? The live servers are a mess because Funcom won't do anything about the exploiters there. So, yeah. Oh, someone's attacking my base. Oh, I'll just crash the playfield and a bunch of other playfields to attach to it to protect my towers and reset the timer. And they know who's doing it. They won't do anything about it. It's really annoying. And then the economy is just so messed up. Someone told me it was almost 1 trillion credits for a grace now. Transferring that so you can reuse, if you sold one, transferring all the credits, etc. That's like a couple of hours work more doing 1,000 emails. Jesus. Bad enough when it was like 100 emails, you know? AO funded, yeah. Well, AO was really well received when it launched. You know, it won awards for its graphics and sound design and gameplay elements and stuff like that. It really was quite sort of ahead of the curve. And a bunch of other games, MMOs came out that were really quite cool. But after the success of WoW, you know, all the corporate suits are going, oh, we should make a WoW clone. You know, we want the WoW money, and we don't own it. So, you know. Yeah, Pressure Peter AO was an amazing experience. Yeah, I wish I could have been younger when I was 32 when it released. Where does the time go? You know. Yeah, we're still here 25 years later. Exactly. I'm still here playing it and going, yeah, this is fun. You know. Yeah, missions in AO are like, it's more like, the closest to it, I would say, believe it or not, is Angry Birds. Where you get slightly different. It's the same basic thing, but it's different each time they recycle the levels on it on Facebook or whatever. Yeah, after WoW, there's MMOs before WoW, and then there's MMOs after WoW, and all the ones after WoW try and copy WoW. They just do, you know. Yeah, they all try and be WoW. They're all like, oh, we want that, you know, that Blizzard money. Worn Metaplast. It's better than what I'm wearing. It's not what I wanted, but it's better than what I'm wearing. Oh, wait. Strength 133. Wow. Really? Okay. was another way out. Yeah, SOTA was like that. Star Wars: The Old Republic. The saving grace of that game when you start it is you kind of play through almost the whole single player game. You know, for each character class. You've got like quite a convoluted story, which is quite enjoyable. Imperial Agent story was really good. A lot of ups and downs in that. I'm gonna have to buy more meds soon. I'll get a level first. Yeah, I never played that. I mean, I think I installed and played it once, the Lord of the Rings one. And my plan was I'm going to play as whatever. I think a hobbit and try and run to Mordor, just to see how the game treats that. I was like, oh, by the time I get to Mordor, it'll be like Inferno. It'll be really like nigh on impossible or something, you know. And after trying to run through some fields and stuff for about 2 hours, I gave up on that plan. AO traits, yeah, it's kind of a bit of both, because a lot of the Dune universe and books and stories are what influenced AO. And obviously Dune came way before Anarchy Online did. So there's actually a small niche of people that, you know, never seen the movies or the books, try Dune and go, oh, this reminds me of Anarchy Online. And it's like, yeah, but the reason for that is, you know. You know, the devs, when they were making the game, were clearly influenced by Herbert's work, you know. And it is brilliant stuff, don't get me wrong. A desert planet where this element or this material is the only place it comes from, you know. Oh, it's not spice though, it's called Norton, and it lets you do magical things. Like spice on Arrakis that gives you extended life and prescience and... Yeah, they did. They fessed up. I mean, it was so obvious that that influence was there, especially if you've kind of read anything. And Shadowlands to me is Gauter's love of Tolkien. Start off in Nascence, you know. You're in Hobbiton. And then you go from Hobbiton, you're in the Vale, which is Elysium. And then so on and so forth. Say I'm wrong. You know, if you go through it, you start sort of going, oh, yeah, actually, you know, and then you're going through Mordor when you're going through Inferno. When you get to Pandemonium, that's it, you know. You're fighting Sauron. It's, to me, it just, you know, because I've read those things long before AO was a thing, that's the references that I think I'm seeing. Whether that's the case or not, it definitely feels like that way to me. I don't ever remember Gauter saying it was. AO the IP still has so much potential, but before a better new AO happens, Funcom released their 25th Conan game. Yeah, that's it. Well, it's the same in the film industry now as well. They're too scared, you know, because they're competing with the streaming services, you know, and TV, people on their phones, you know, that kind of thing. And it's a completely different way to take in, you know, visual art, movie making. People, you know, back in the when did cinema really kick off? Like the 1920s, up until the Second World War, people would go to the cinema 2 or 3 times a week as a night out. You know, TV was like, yeah, TV, teach me, There was nothing that interesting on it. A couple of soap operas, maybe. News. It was, you know, TV was nowhere near as interesting, and the availability of stuff you can watch now, all tailored to your preferences by algorithms. So studios don't want to risk making films that are new and exciting. They're too afraid to try it. So what they do is look for an IP, because people being familiar with something is much more likely to put bums on seats in the cinemas. So they're stuck in a death loop, like continually reinventing the wheel with these movies, and people are getting fed up of it, and they're streaming indie movies from, you know, never heard of them before, but oh, they did a really good job with this, you know, all that kind of stuff. Acrobat, maybe? Shadow Stalker. Yeah. More bio-shielding. There we go. Should give me... Does that not give me a... What does the first one give me? Bio-shield, yeah. Why don't I have that on the hotbar? Duh. Right, so I want to cast Ballad of Smoke. Almost there. Almost there. Save that. Really, I need to plough into Intelli now. Yeah, I reckon. Alright, oh, coming up on 10. Okay. 4 channels and the president might be on all of them. Oh, I'm fucking sick of that shit. Yeah. Oh yeah, lowercase. Yeah, have you had a look around in the temple? Tink, have you had a look? Did you ever rid the planet of vinyl? You'll never rid the planet of vinyl. Tell me, can you even get the original 3 Star Wars without the Commodore 16 CGI? Yeah, I've got an old VHS of the... I've got a box set VHS set, but I can't play it on anything anymore. And it's It's like from... If it even plays, I don't know. But that's like from the 1980s, before, yeah, all the CGI, but it's not good enough quality to to redo. So the whole thing where, you know, who shot first? There was only ever one shot. Lucas went back and added this really awkward head move, and Greedo firing first and missing. You know. Yeah, I'll just whiz there now and show you, so you can visually see it. Hand shot, that was it. That was his introduction, and it was a good introduction for him. You were like, oh, this guy's kind of dangerous as well. You know, he's not afraid to get his hands dirty. You know, it was part of his character. It was like, yeah, this guy, you don't know who he is. You know, and suddenly, you know, all this is going on. Oh, yeah, okay. You're looking around, but we can't see you. Yeah, if you go and look at the custodian, not the custodian, the curator. You go and look at him. He's in the, you know, the center section. He's down there and he's just bouncing back and forth there. Oh no. I went the wrong way. Scary place. Run away. Wampus seems to be working now anyway. Yeah, he's a smuggler. Yeah, exactly. And he's a bit of a, he's a smuggler, and the mob are after him. And one of the mob is Greedo. You know, he's a bounty hunter, and he corners him in a bar, and Han kind of distracts him, gets his pistol, and puts him out. I mean, you didn't think he was a bad guy because Greedo had a gun on him. You know, he's got to protect him. So you're like, yeah. And then the attitude in the bar, everyone just goes, well, they've stopped shooting and go back to their drinks. You know, it's like a Western. Yeah, he's a rogue, and that's his character. So, you know, shoehorning in Greedo shooting at him, and therefore he's got no choice but to shoot, takes away from his character. It kind of breaks his character arc. When he comes, sorry, spoilers for the first movie, as in the first one that was released. when he comes back and helps Luke still does the, you know, the Hail Mary shot with the Schwartz. When he comes back at the end, it's a surprise. You think he's gone, you know, because he's a rogue and he's looking out for himself all the time, you know. But he's become attached to Luke, and he obviously, you know, fancies Leia. Their chemistry's instant on screen. And so when he comes back, and then they, you know, and they're in the hangar after the fight, and he's hugging Luke, and Leia comes over and hugs him, going, I knew there was more to you than, you know, money. You know, she's overjoyed because she can see, yeah, what I thought I could see in him is really there, you know. So Temple of the Three Winds is fine again. Everyone left and it reset. Everyone left, whether they wanted to or not. Was it one of those? Everybody out now, party over, go home now. Was it like that? Oh dear. Quick text to Mrs. Carlos. How's your shift going? Usually text her at this time of day. Right, I'm going to make a cup of tea. I might go back then to the temple. That's the scene that differentiates as Gen Xers from the millennial. Well, yeah, it could be one. I mean, every generation is different, but because we all grew up in different environments and stuff. But if you think about it, yeah, maybe they've never seen that version, you know. So when you say, oh, only Han shot, and they go, no, I've watched the movie 100 times, Greedo shoots. And you go, yeah, but originally, Greedo never got a shot off, you know. Good job that scene wasn't filmed in West Virginia. That would have created an alternative timeline. Okay. There are things happening in West Virginia. I've never been to the States. I have no clue some of the references. Filmed. Yeah, I thought you meant filmed. Yeah, I don't know. I think that was in a studio that was filmed. But I heard a rumor that George Lucas is going to do a Disney Plus show. I think they've realised how shit they've done with the Kathleen Kennedy Star Wars stuff, and how well they've done with, you know, like Andor and Mando have done brilliantly well. Why? Because Andor's like a Breaking Bad. You know, you just get into all the characters and all that. Mando it's a Western. It's a Western. It's a brilliant Western. You know. Oh, I got masteries just then, which means sneaky upload time. Oh, Hummingbird, I've got to be Ballad of Smoke. Oh, I've got to be level 50 for it. Yes, you do, so you can't even upload it. Damn it! I'm still in a cursed instance. Have you looked on the Discord? There was a thing on the Schwing. If you go to RK Newswire, so you go to Portal, like that. See the characters. And you got a new button, transport to Newland City, but you can't do it while the game's running. So you got to do it while you're offline. So yeah, go have a look at that. That's a brilliant bit of work, that. Imagine that on live, the amount of people that can't get that stuff. Caledonian, Blast from the Past in Storm. Have a great session, man, and yes, Norway is great. Watch your live streams at work. Right, I'm going to go make a cup of tea. I'll be back in approximately 4 minutes. When playfields are empty long enough, they dispose saves on the RAM. Oh, right. Oh my god, got an essay here. Always comment and like. Try to drive your PRK message out there. Alright, temple. Ooh, could I get a better... I don't need one. I was going to say, let's go and get a better something. Actually, Advi... Is Ballad of the Pistolaro, is that the first ever nano you get, or...? Hang on, we want the basic shop, don't we? Free movement. Get that. Playful curve. Ooh, we're not far off actually. Maybe. Here I've got patch wounds. Yes, or alleviate pain would be the next. Free movement has been uploaded. Playful cubs. So, Sense Imp. Yes. Matamet. Yes. Biomet. Yes. With the mastery running. Yay. Feel more like an Advi. Let's bounce. We want to go advanced store for meds. Right, okay, nano recharger we bought, but we just want... What's our treatment at? 208. Ah, that's without the treatment buff though. Survival aid, I think, is just first aid though, isn't it? Oh, it is without. Okay, so 208. 228, damn it. Nothing in between. Yeah, 30s it is. Oh yeah. Then nano kit. So what's the quality? 30 like. First aid. Is that right? Ooh, 70 no. 50. No, can't cast that. Oh, again with $50. Thank you, dude. Are you sure, man? You know, gas prices, yada yada. quality 30s, 153, so it's going to have to be those. But better than the ones we were using. So I'll sell them back. Yep. And then first aids. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. But, you know, be careful now. Who knows what the gas prices will be tomorrow. It's going to be like that for a while. Like a year, you know? Right, okay. Good and ready. I'm careful. Alright, my dude. Thing is, in the UK, if you they've got different classes of, like, for if you use diesel, you know, like, rather than petrol. So if you're running, you know, like a diesel engine, my car's diesel, it's brilliant, it's quick, 8 gears, semi-automatic, it's got the flappy paddles on it, and regular auto, but you can kick in the gears anytime you want when you're driving. So you'd be cruising along like 70 mile an hour, and the engine's doing 1.5k revs or something, just purring, you know. But with the fuel, diesel, in the UK, the way they do it is you've got regular diesel, which is kind of yellowish, it's dyed kind of yellow, and then you've got blue diesel, which is lower tax, and it's used, you know, it's marine diesel basically. And then for farm vehicles, tractors, you know, Jeep or Land Rover, whatever they use red diesel, which locally where I live, which is mostly rural, we call it Cherry Aid. And a lot of people are driving around on the roads with it. Yeah, it's pretty funny. At one time, it had no tax on it. It was tax exempt because it was for farmland. And at the time, the government were like, the farmers, they're making food for everyone. Yeah, don't tax them on the fuel they need to run the, you know, pull the plough and the harvester and whatever else. So red diesel was dirt cheap compared to road diesel, which had duty stamped on it. But then they started dipping people for it, but people do. And there was also a time when people sussed out, oh, you know, if you've got an old common rail diesel, you can do a 50-50 mix with cooking oil, you know. So good old sunflower oil or similar, you could stick that in the tank and run it. Let's have a play with these. Oh, full left. I don't need to be. Right, okay. Doesn't ruin it for the rest of us, yeah. A lot of people used to do it. But, you know, if you're suspected of it, they dip your tank. And if you're caught with it, heavy fine. Well, that's a better heal. Another place you can get fuel from here is you go to a scrapyard, you know, a pile of, what do you call them in the States? I've still got the aggro bug look. Tink, are you still with us? So quite often when you run past mobs, even though they're no longer visually attacking you, the game counts them as still keeping you in aggro, so you can't use first aids like this, and the only way you can really fix it is bounce out and back in again. Oh, you're right next to me. Oh shit. Seekers incoming. Yeah, so as soon as I bounce out a game, boom, boom, no problem. So yeah, they're kind of keeping aggro on people, so they're struggling. You know, they've run away. They need to heal because they've been dotted or something, and they can't. You know. So finish with those. I should now be able to... Oh no, something's got me. Oh, you all the way over there. Okay, that's fair. It's normal. Oh, it worked that time. Okay. I think it's maybe the ones that you know, you're running past. So if you blitz in, they're hanging, they're holding aggro on you still, even though they've tethered and gone back to spawn point. They're still communicating to the game that they're in aggro with you. So the player's stuck in aggro. If you kill them, yeah, it ends as it should. So it's definitely repeatable. 160, this is... Oh, that's better. Yoink! I want to get a Rev Robe. Or a XR. Oh, he's debuffed me, that's why I can't heal. Normal game behaviour. A couple of other buffs need redoing as well. I wasn't planning on fighting Got. I was planning on blitzing past him. GM Tinker, there you go. He just made himself visible to me. Devs always be watching. Yeah, I don't want to fight that guy. I don't think I could take him. These maybe. Yeah, I think he'd own this character. Maybe, you know, on live you come running in with Hack and Quack, RRFE, Behemoth, ton of other good stuff. Yeah, you're probably fine. PRK? No, you're doing it the old way. I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, you could buff beg and then come running in and be pretty powerful for 30 minutes. But yeah. Yeah, scrapyards. What are they? Scrapyards in the States? Yeah, because obviously if they're going to crush a vehicle, which they generally do that more often than strip spares off them these days, they just sell them for the scrap weight. Obviously they drain the fuel tanks first. So they end up with barrels and barrels of fuel that's road legal. And quite often they'll sell you some for cheap, if you know them. They're pretty cautious, you know. And I think they're meant to just dispose of it, but if they can turn it for a small profit, why not? You know, otherwise it goes, what happens to it? I think they're allowed to use it for their own machinery on site, but I do know a few that sell it. Some of the old boys, you know. And if you've known them for 20 plus years and you're walking past with a jerry can because you've run out of fuel on the driveway, they go, what do you want? Diesel? Unleaded? Unleaded? Yeah. Hang on. They disappear and come back and go, there you go. They can be pretty cool like that. Hi T.O. Derry, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. So I don't know how it works in the States or whatever, but yeah, agricultural fuel is taxed differently. It's always cheaper, but you're not supposed to use it on public highways. Unless you're a farmer, you know, driving your tractor from one field to the next or something, and it's the only way you can do it. Then, yeah, sure. Are you a mechanic technician? When I first left school, first job I had was I was training as a TV engineer. I did that for a couple of years. Did that, no, more. Like 4 years overall, went back and forth to that. Then went back to uni later on. Like college in the States, I guess. And then got my degree, you know, flat cap. A little tassel over the side, the robes, diploma, all that stuff. Did all that kind of later. So yeah, I've got like a desk full of tools. Most of the technical stuff I do now was always related to guitars and stuff, and amps, because I knew how to repair the circuit boards. I understood a circuit diagram and where things should and shouldn't be on them, you know, and what voltages should be there or not there, or what resistances should be there or not there. So I've got a fairly decent technical background. Plus my grandfather was an Air Force engineer. So when he showed you how to do something, he showed you how this is how the Air Force do it. You know, kind of. Yeah, he really, really knew his stuff. Way more than I do. Bless him. He died when I was quite young. It's a shame, really. It's something I maybe could have gone into, but like he had a whole career at doing that, you know, so. So we're doing the blitzing. Yeah, the mobs are doing it again, look. Okay, just her. Oh shit. Debuffed. I think getting a shiny new heal. One debuff and it's... Yeah. Maybe you can see it, Tink. They're doing this again. However, it's letting me use my nano packs again. Yeah, so you can see the behaviour of the mobs there. I think Tink is still hovering around me in invisible mode. You farming 1 HE. So I'm trying to get an Exalt robe. My armour is really crap. So yeah. You can see now. So even if I try and pull any of those mobs, nothing. Assist me with an Exalt. Yeah, if you want, dude. I can solo them one at a time, just about. At least the ones that don't debuff nano skills. Because then, I have problems. Let's go for Bioshield. Cast a nano skill that Exalt will drop the robe. Probably. Yeah, I've already got masteries running, so I'm running a much bigger heal than I would normally be able to use. But it is burning through my nano pool, such as it is, pretty quickly. Burst! Yes. Nope. Can't see one in my inventory. Ah, there we go. Bit of lag. Yeah, lag. That's all. No, I think this one does debuff. No, he nukes, okay. Yeah, it does more damage simply because of that nuke. Because at this sort of level you can't resist it. I need a team heal. I don't burn through my nano pool quite so quick. Ow! He does snare though. Don't have enough. Hang on. Nano pool. Thank you. Good job I did get that heal in there. Backstab him. Yay! Exarch robe. There we go. Let's get rid of some of these. Take that. Might come in handy. Have I got this one? You already have. Already have. There we go. Our work is complete. Right, I'm gonna... go back to a new land and call it a night. Yes, it's getting late now. Right, thank you all for coming along. No stream tomorrow. I'm at work, so, and I'm at work till like 10 o'clock at night, so too late to start a stream, really. But I will likely be on Friday. So thank you all for coming along. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, Leo, for the donation. Much appreciated. Not necessary, but appreciated. Yeah, so I'll be back Friday. It'll be an early finish stream because I'm up stupid o'clock on Saturday for work again. But yeah, I took the job. So that's on me. Right, love you all. Miss you all. See you in the next one. Until then. Bye for now.